Southern lost just 3 games in the SWAC during the regular season. However, one of those 3 losses to this Braves team. And the SWAC championship game is underway from Atlanta. Jermaine Finley now top. The Destiny Brown into the corner. Off the window and in. There's Nakia Cheatman with the bucket to start it up.
And Cheatman, she had an incredible game in the semis as well. About 13 points and 9 boards, but she was a critical player as to why Alcorn State was able to advance.
And the counter on the other end by Dakia Sanders. Good defense once again from Southern. Tipped around and stolen by Edwards.
And this Southern defense is swarming early. They're all over the court. And you just see defensively, they're clicking on all cylinders.
The 3 rattles in from Sanders.
And Sanders is getting it.
Southern trying to avoid a fate suffered by the men's team. Sanders back down the floor in a tie game. Sanders, long 3 off the mark. The rebound taken by Destiny Brown.
And we know that's what Destiny Brown is going to do or bring to this Braves team. She can rebound the basketball. That's something that Alcorn State's going to have to do. They're going to need to control the boards to control the pace of this game.
Brown leads the team in scoring and points. And rebounds, I should say. Has the ball here with 5 to shoot. 2 to shoot. Finley's jumper, no good. The rebound and a new possession. 3 ball up. That's good.
Oh, wow. And that was a big shot. Nice knockdown by Backus. And she was able to knock it down. She's capable of shooting that 3.
Well, on the other end, Aaliyah Fontenot comes up empty. And the 3-point shot, Fallon, that's not something that Alcorn State is known for during the course of the season.
No, they're not. I mean, they've shot the 3 ball extremely poorly in this tournament, but it's good to see them getting it going early. But that turnover hurts a little bit.
Sanders running the floor with the feed to the wing. And they've been tremendous stealing the basketball this season. 11 steals per game, top 25 in all of Division I, and they turn you over 20 times on average per game. Inside to Brown. Brown misses, but she was fouled. So Brown will head to the stripe. And how do you manage the emotions in a game like this if you're Alcorn State as Brown comes up empty on the first? In a game like this, you've got to stay away from those numbers.
You do, and I think it's just keeping your composure and make sure they take care of the basketball because Southern is going to attack defensively all game long.
1 out of 2 from Brown. Foul line jumper is good from Sanaya Reed.
And Reed has been playing well for this Southern squad. She had a tremendous game in the semifinals as well with the 10 points and 7 rebounds. But she can bring the defense and she can shoot it.
Finley cutting to the rim, and Finley is fouled. As Charmaine Finley steps to the line. Started the last couple of games here for the Braves as she's able to get the first. Went 10-8 during the regular season. But you take a look at how they started the year. It's been a challenge. They've won 6 of the last 7, though.
And that's how you want to be playing coming into the tournament, that jump ball. That's how they have to compete on the boards. Rebounding is going to be so critical for them this afternoon.
And a foul off the jumper attempt by Sanaya Reed. The first is in for Southern yesterday against Jackson State in a battle between 2 teams that have represented the SWAC over the last 4 years. Backus feeds Finley. Finley turns, the hesitation, and the bucket.
Oh, that's a big-time move by Finley. And I like how she gathered herself, took her time. She had an isolation post play, was able to get the turnaround jumper.
4-point lead for the Braves. Finley already with 7. and one. As Gourdine heads to the line, Gourdine has been a rock for this lineup throughout the course of the year. Gourdine gets the free throw, and the three-point play is successful. It's a 1-point lead for the Braves. Gourdine coming off of the team-high 11 points in the win yesterday. Brown on the drive and scores.
That's a tough shot. And she has the capability of taking her defender off the dribble.
And that makes just the defensive assignment even tougher.
Right.
When she can put the ball on the floor.
Good pass.
Good look inside, but the stuff against Castro. Inside to Brown. Brown and one.
And that's big time. That's when you know you have a go-to player. Big time.
2 fouls against Castro.
Defense Alcorn State can bring because they have a player like Brown in their front court that can really defend the paint.
Sanders. Now the three up by Reed. No good. Loose. Kept alive. That's Gourdine trying to create. Scoop shot off the window. Too strong. The follow is there, and one opportunity. Palin Watkins picks up the foul. Brown pops out. Puts it on the floor. Tries to get by Lidge and does so. Brown has 8. Dumped outside to Sanders. Under a minute left to go in the first quarter. 5 to shoot. Runner misses the mark. Tate with the rebound, tries to put it back up, and is fouled. Great point. The intensity has been there.
I mean, if you can't play for that, then what can you play for?
Zone defense shown by Southern. And a travel.
It's attacking with the double team, causing that turnover.
Outside, Edwards. Sanders tries it from deep, got it. Dakaya Sanders hits the three-pointer. On the run down the floor, and Watkins is called for an offensive foul.
She gets right back defensively and is able to take that charge.
The heave to end the first quarter is off the mark, and what a first quarter. Charmaine Finley, 7 points as well. And that's been one of the reasons why the Lady Braves have been able to try to seize control of this game. Southern has only led for 39 seconds as the second quarter starts.
Now you see them in the zone, Southern, but it doesn't stop Destiny Brown.
22-20 lead for the Braves. And that's going to be an offensive foul. Sheepman cut off, had to give it up. On the drive, and a steal. Tate all the way in, lays it in.
And Tate put on the Jets in transition on that layup.
Kiara Henderson going to work. Henderson, good look inside, taken away.
I mean, but you have to love Tate's defense. I mean, she read that so well. It looked like Alcorn State was going to have an easy lay-in on that nice pass. And she says, not today. Gets a nice steal on the baseline.
Nice look inside from Tate to Lidge. An easy layup. Scoop layup by Henderson's no good.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a drought when you look at it for Alcorn State. The last few possessions, they have not been able to score the basketball.
Catch and shoot three by Reed is good. This was a tie game at 20 to start the second quarter. It's been all Southern to start. 5 straight empty offensive possessions for the Braves. Could be 6. The heave at the rim, no good. Make it 6.
She almost stopped down that prayer, though.
Maya Hunkin-Clater Almost with a miracle heave.
Won a slam dunk contest. He would get a lot of credit for me because I love that competition. It's fun to watch. But he brings that type of, confidence and swagger to his squad. And you see how Southern plays. They lay it out all on the floor or on the court. And they are hungry to win another championship.
Bench scoring, a big part of the success for Southern so far. 11-zip advantage off the bench.
And then also the points off of turnovers. 7 turnovers thus far for the Braves. And Southern has turned that into 10 points.
Gordine gets the bucket. They'll take a look at it. I'm not sure. Finley tries to add to a strong first half. Cannot. Ball deflected and stolen. Another turnover committed by the Lady Braves. Gordine squeezes a pass inside that leads to a foul.
But you see right here, Gordine gets that ball. Oh, I don't think so. She didn't get it off in time. It was still in her hand once the shot clock went off.
Tanaya Lawson straight on 3, catches the front of the rim out of the hands of Backus, controlled by Lawson. And this is what happened to Jackson State yesterday. Close game, and then Southern took over. That's a wild decision if that stands.
Maybe it was just too close to call.
Another tie-up, and it's a jump ball. An 11-point lead for Southern. Rainmaker 3 is good. Backus feeds Brown. Finley, turnaround shot, up and in. That's their first field goal since the 9:43 mark.
It's a lot of time to be in a drought.
The block inside, but Gordine is right there with a follow.
No point or no parts of the rim.
Into Backus, and that will close out the first half.
When she has the ball in her hand, either she can make a decision to drive, shoot, or find her open teammates for a shot. So they need to get the ball inside or attack the basket.
Quarter 3 begins. Finley squeezes a pass inside to Brown. Brown gets blocked. Gordine, quick pass, gets it back. If you're joining us and wondering why the score at halftime was 38-24, now 36-24. Bucket wiped out from a previous possession in the first half, as there will be a foul committed. The third quarter could prove pivotal in this game for Alcorn State. They've got to find a way to drum up some offense. Down by 12. Backus with a crossover, creating some space. Finley, the kick outside. Cheatman 3, that's good.
And that's big. Cheatman didn't really get it going offensively in that first half.
They break the pressure inside the Lidge. Lidge pump fake against Brown and draws the foul against Brown. Lidge with 5 points to go along with 5 rebounds. She increases the lead back out to double figures. It is at 10.
And she doesn't shoot it at a high percentage from the free throw line, but she has been great this afternoon for Southern.
Lidge, who leads the team in block shots, has increased the lead to 11. Finley swings it to the corner. Good look inside, and the layup is in for White. And that's how you craft your way through a defense.
Yeah, that's exactly how you do it. You have to make the right passes, and that was a nice pass by Finley.
Deflected and taken by Finley. 9-point lead. Southern has been in control since the second quarter. Quick pop by Finley is in.
And Finley is getting it going. She hit a couple buckets in that first half, but she has come out making some nice passes and knocking down that mid-range jump shot.
Finley approaching double figures as the foul line jumper is in from Alea Fontenot.
Able to hit that free throw line jumper.
Backus finds Brown, quick passing. Finley fading away from the rim, tough shot. And an easy rebound for Southern. Looked like she was a little bit off balance there on the release.
She was. I'm sure that is not a shot that Coach Kilbert wanted in that offensive set.
Gordine is fouled. That's number 3 on White. As Finley has given it a go here in this contest. 11 points for the game. And we talked a lot about Destiny Brown to start things up here today. Finley's been a big factor. Approaching 6 minutes left, third quarter. Chapman. Brown thinking about putting it on the floor, now does. Contested shot, misses the mark.
But it just creates opportunities when she drives the basketball like that. She gets to the free throw line, or she's able to get a bucket.
Nice looking stroke, knocks down the free throws. 9-point game. Sanders at the controls. It is so important this time of year to have a solid point guard, and the roll there by Tate gets the layup.
And Tate's so athletic. They have to find ways to score the basketball and score against this Southern zone.
And they're in search for bench scoring. All of their points for the Braves coming via the starters. Outscored 18-0 off the bench, and a turnover out of the timeout. Gordine looking for some assistance. And finds it with Sanders. Reed. 5 to shoot. Tate, the kick, Sanders, 3-ball up, that's good.
And you can tell Sanders, she wants this championship.
This is following a similar script to what Southern did to Jackson State yesterday. Close game early, and then they just took over in the second and third quarter. To the post down low, Gordine comes up with a steal.
You see already that Coach Kilbert coming back with Destiny Brown because they need her. They need some scoring or someone in the paint that can create some offense.
Open real estate for Reed.
They maintain the possession.
Catch and shoot 3 off the inbounds play. The miss retrieved by the Jaguars. Good look inside.
Quickly to Reed. All Alcorn State could do was foul her.
Reed has really stepped her game up here today in double figures as the lead increases to 18, 51-33. Just over a minute left in the third quarter.
And you talk about Reed's play. I mean, one of those major contributors off the bench this afternoon for Southern. She's at around 11 points.
Maya Hunkin-Clater. Some maintenance in real time there by Destiny Brown. Reed can't get the drop on the jumper. Loose. Finley, and that closes out quarter 3. We've seen really why they're the best team in the SWAC, at least in the regular season, in this game.
No, we've seen it, and it starts with the defense. I mean, I think that has controlled their destiny all season long, and that's what Coach Funches, he likes to play defense, and that is his mantra for this squad. I mean, they just really compete on the defensive end, and it turns into the type of scores you see here. I mean, right now, Alcorn State only 36 points through 3 quarters.
The Braves shooting just 39% for the game. Gordine gets blocked by Lawson.
Southern's going to have to get it off quick.
Gordine gets blocked again by Brown. Just 0.6 of a second. Launch. Oh, that at least was a pretty good look. And they get a new possession off of the rebound.
And that's what you can't do. You know, this game, Alcorn State has been pretty consistent staying with Southern, with rebounding wise, but that was a big offensive rebound by Southern.
Gordine swings a pass inside and one as Lidge finishes it off. She'll go to the line.
And that's one of those plays that could just deflate your entire team. When you look at Gordine making the decision to penetrate and then finds her open teammate in Lidge, who was right near Destiny Brown, able to catch and finish at the rim, going to the free throw line for the and one. That's probably the highlight play of the game.
Team basketball played by Southern. White swings it. The three off the mark from Hunkin Claytor. Lidge there to clean it up. And with each missed shot and defensive rebound picked up by Southern, Alcorn State's opportunities slipping away from them. Inside to Lidge, and Lidge gets hammered.
He gets another foul called against Lidge.
Lidge up to 11 points, 1 rebound off of a double-double.
And that's a pretty solid day going against the defensive player of the year, right?
19-point lead, largest of the game, held by Southern. Brown finds Henderson inside. Edwards inside to Fontenot. And the layup taken away by Henderson.
I don't think Fontenot knew how wide open she was. She could have just gathered herself, but that's a nice banker.
Now Edwards with 3 to shoot. Edwards, floater up, no good. Taken away by Brown.
And right now, Alcorn State, they have to push and try and get something in transition, but Southern does a great job of getting back defensively.
Henderson. Outside, the 3, no good from Watkins. Loose in the lane, and Sheepman. What's the mentality here if you're a team down by 15? Late in the game like this.
Control and push the ball. You got to get up the court to see if you can outrun your opponent.
Championship game on the men's side. Alabama State against Jackson State. Step back, up in the air, no good. With the shot clock winding down, Sanders could not finish it off. Henderson all the way to the rack and scoring.
And that's big time. That's what Henderson was doing yesterday in the semifinal game.
Fontenot looks over the defense, tries a 3, knocks it down.
That was the shot that may have been the dagger.
Watkins into the rim. They only averaged 3 3-pointers a game.
Right. And when you're going against a Southern team that actually shoots the 3, especially with Reed leading the conference in 3-point shooting, when you have shooters like that, you have to defend the 3. And they have not done a great job with the 3-pointers that Southern's been able to knock down this afternoon.
They break the pressure and then pull it back out. Lawson lines it up. Can't knock down the 3, and an offensive rebound taken by Tate. Sanders with 5 to shoot. Tate fires and scores. Henderson back outside. Watkins 3. That's no good. Taken by Sanders. Since the second quarter of this game, Southern put it in a stranglehold and have not let go.
They definitely did, and they have not looked back. And it's been exactly what we said this game would be about, the defense. And we talk about Southern holding their opponents this season to around 57 points.
Castro tries a jumper. That's good.
Everything falling. You got Lidge on the baseline showing the follow-through like it's money. And Lidge's play this afternoon for Southern was tremendous as well. Got her a double-double.
It's been that kind of fourth quarter and second half for Southern. They have dominated this contest in the second half. Henderson loses the ball on what might be the final possession of the game and of the season.
Right. But you just have to applaud the job that Alcorn State did. I mean, coming into this tournament as the 6th seed, making it all the way back to the championship game. You know, Coach Kilbert had his team fighting bit by bit in this tournament. They just didn't have enough gas in the championship.
For the second time in 3 seasons, Southern will head back to the NCAA tournament. Well, hold on a second. A technical foul was called against Alcorn State. Add to this lead as Lawson will step to the line. Gets to the first. Take a look here in a moment as we see Lawson get the second free throw. Take a look at the right side of your screen at Henderson, number 24. Watch her take a swipe at the ball.
Ride this championship out.
Inbounded to Sanders, and it's over. For the second time in 3 seasons, Southern University